When we first started doing our color material research for the Wagoneer S, our main focus was material strategy, what that material strategy story was going to be. And we really wanted to make sure that we had sustainability and new technology a part of that story. Of course, us being color material designers, we always look towards fashion first, what's going on in the fashion industry. But it was also important for us to connect nature because of Jeep. So trying to merge fashion and nature together was really the basis or the start of our inspiration towards our color material story, and also not forgetting about sustainability and new technology. So for us, we look to those designers that are out there in the world. I think for us, going back to when we went to New York Fashion Week, that was a huge inspiration for us. Being Jeep, thinking about nature and things like that. There was one designer in particular who has some really nice green tones, some reds, but also just not the colors, but the textures and the combinations of the materials coming together. And I think that was a really huge influence for some of the direction and some of the materials that you'll see come together in the Wagoneer S. Our material strategy was to make sure that we had embedded within our color material story, or what the customer would see, is sustainability and new technology. So of course, with sustainability, if we think about the exterior of the Wagoneer S, you'll see there's no chrome, and that was intentional. Thinking about how harmful chrome is to the environment, and it was really important for us to not have that chrome space on the Wagoneer S. So taking that influence into the interior, it was important for us to have materials that displayed or actually had recycled or sustainable content. So for us, we focused on headliner that had recycled content, our carpet that has recycled content, and then was a big, huge different direction for us. You will see no leather within the Wagoneer S. So you will see synthetic materials being used only, which is something new for Jeep overall, but really sets the tone in the direction we want to go towards the future. When you open the door and you're in the interior, and you sit there, there's so many things that captures your attention. It's almost like we're setting a different mood, right? We know that we're focusing on sustainability, but it's not screaming, it's not shouting. I think it was important for us to create a different environment, to create a different feeling. When working on Wagoneer S, we really wanted to make sure that we had not only exterior colors that were impactful, but also the interior color combinations as well. So you'll see that there's that radar red interior combination. It's a little modern, edgy, but I think it really sets a different tone, especially with electrification of vehicles. I think as we go forward, especially right now and into the future, you necessarily don't have to have just a light environment to say, hey, I'm screaming electrification. I think that's the beauty with the radar red interior, because it's offering a color choice. From when you're sitting on the seats, they're synthetic, but the customer's like, okay, wait, why is this smooth? Why does this not feel like leather? It's like everything clicks when you start looking and looking visually and also tactile.